Well, crack to another video quick. And sorry to tease you, I'll be doing my first review in a minute, actually. That was my review for the FNAF movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I saw it opening night in the theaters. Yeah, so let's get right to the review. First, I'll sort of the things I liked out. It's clearly a movie for the fans. I mean, I consider myself a casual fan. Am I a diehard FNAF fan? No, but I played these games some as a younger kid, and I do have some nostalgia for it, so therefore, I have been excited for this one. And definitely do some research on like the lore and stuff as well, because I did do some research before watching this, and I'm glad I did know some of the things I did, which really enhanced my experience. with watching this movie. I mean, even if you're just a casual fan like me, even if you generally know the characters and just the basic lore, even if you're not, I mean, like, the bigger FNAF fan you are, the more you're gonna get out of this. Let me just be honest with y'all. But, if you go into this knowing nothing about FNAF, then they're just gonna see this as a basic horror movie. But if you know some FNAF, then there are definitely some things that'll get you excited. I gasped and maybe cheered a little bit in the theaters for some pretty cool and unexpected moments. There are surprise cameos as well. Like I said, I may do a spoiler for review for this one actually, and maybe some sequel predictions, because there's quite a bit to talk about with this one. But yeah, so this did justice to the games phenomenally. I mean, yeah, I think it's mostly based off of the first game, so basically it's like the fourth game was kind of the origin of FNAF, so this is like years after it closed. And yeah, also the jump scares were surprisingly good. I mean, there's some things I'll get into, the things I disliked about this section, but the jump scares, if you jump scares, they were pretty well done, not gonna lie. I mean, does this movie have a lot of jump scares? Yes, it's a FNAF movie. What do you expect? But what I liked about it is it wasn't just a jump scare constantly movie. No, there are twists, there are turns, there was a story, really cool indie as well, and yeah. So overall, I could tell like a lot of time was put into this, really exploring more of the lore of FNAF, and yeah. I mean, this should be at least a trilogy, but even if this does become the only FNAF movie, which the chances that are pretty low at this point, because it did crush it at the box office this weekend, even with premiering day and day on Peacock, but even if this is like the only FNAF movie, I'd be satisfied with that, honestly. So yeah, so anyway, that's a good. However, this is definitely not a perfect movie. The Rotten Tomatoes score very says that, so yeah. First off, if you know nothing about the games, you're gonna get nothing out of this movie. I'm not only should you have played the games at least a little bit, but also do some background research before watching this movie. If not, they're just gonna see this as a basic horror movie, because just as a general movie, if I just being a critic about this is not necessarily a great movie, to be honest. one, the PG-13 rating just really got in the way of it. I mean, some of the scenes, like, even for a PG-13 movie, this felt just really kid-friendly. I think a 10-year-old could watch this and be just fine. And yeah, there are lots of unneeded things as well. I mean, it was for the fans, yes, but a couple of moments they did get a little too fan servicey, where it just got a little bit ridiculous. There are a couple of just really cringy and just unneeded things that they did for like fan service and shit. Which were definitely not needed. Just make a good story and be faithful to the games. That's all. And there needed to be, like, some of the scenes legitimate. Felt like if there was a family-friendly cut of the Saw movies, that's what a couple of these scenes felt like. So yeah, so overall, on a critical standpoint, this is not fantastic. But, however, as a lot of us have been waiting for this movie, as a lot of us who even only, like, I'm not a diehard FNAF fan at all. I've just got some nostalgia with it because I played the games before, used to like as a kid, and yeah, so even if you got just some nostalgia for this, and you've been waiting for this, like, this has been in production for years now. We've all been hearing updates, rumors, and stuff for years now, if you have a familiarity with the games, and you're going to just see a FNAF movie finally pay off after these years of waiting, and not judging it off of the critical stuff and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, even if you're a fan, you can still admit there are some things that did not work. So yeah, so overall, FNAF fans, I mean, you're gonna respect the fact that this is not perfect. But however, overall, if you know the lore very well and you've been waiting for this for years and just want to see a FNAF movie pay off for the fans, this really paid off, to be honest. However, if you know nothing about the games, if you're just watching it from a critical standpoint, then this would be a hard pass, to be honest. Like, if I knew nothing about the games, if I just wanted to simply watch a horror movie and that's all, then I'd probably walk out literally saying that was one of the worst movies ever. So yeah, but however, I was not expecting Steven Spielberg from this. I was just expecting a FNAF story to pay off, and while not perfect, overall it paid off for me personally, and I'm sure a lot of other people. So yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.